What's up, YouTuber? This is AJ Copeland, and this is Topics to Go. Today, I want to talk about, are you prepared for the new year? Are you prepared for the new year? You know, here it is, 2015, and we're getting ready to go into 2016. And I know a lot of you are beginning to make all kind of promises and New Year resolutions of the things that you are going to be doing, or objectives of goals that you have set that you want to reach in 2016. A lot of us did that in 2014 as we was going into 2015. And sometimes it becomes something that a pattern of things that we do over and over and over and over and over again. We always make these New Year resolutions that we're going to change certain things in our lives, only to find out later on in the year that nothing has changed. And so I want to talk about that today. How can we stick to the objectives and goals that we set for the new year? And if we have changed those things, what is it that happens in our lives that make us change those New Year resolutions that we've set for ourselves? So let's talk about that for a minute. Now, I can speak from a personal experience, is that sometimes you have to stay focused, because if you set goals and objectives and you begin to lose focus because you think you see something on this side that is better than the decision that you had already made as it relates to some things that you want to accomplish, that's a lot of times that's how we mess up. Or it may have a lot to do with the individuals that we allow in our circle, or the people that we allow around us. Because sometimes if you allow the wrong people in your circle and the wrong people around you, they can take you off course, and cause you to lose focus on the things that you set forth, the things that you want to reach, and the objectives, and all the things that you want to change in your life, as it relates to employment, as it relates to relationship, as it relates to education, as it relates to housing, and all the things that affect our lives. We make New Year resolutions to hope to have a better year than what we had last year. Another thing we have to keep in mind, that when we make these New Year resolutions, nothing is guaranteed, because we really don't know what's going to happen for the next year. We're just hoping and wishing and praying that good things happen in our lives, that we can reach those certain goals that we've set for ourselves. But as I said, a lot of times we find ourselves getting involved with the wrong people that cause us to lose focus and cause us to get off course. And before we realize, we're in the middle of the next year and we haven't accomplished any of those things that we have set forth. And then we begin to feel bad and say, well, I'm going to do better next year. Well, I'm going to do better next year. And it becomes a pattern that you just keep saying, oh, I'm going to do better next year. I'm going to do better next year. So in talking about how to reach those goals and how to stick to your plan, is you got to believe in yourself. You got to believe in yourself. And all that baggage that you had for 2015, you don't need to carry over in 2016. All those moments of depression, all those moments of doubts and fears, you don't need to take that over in 2016 if you're trying to look for something different to happen in your life. The only reason why things never change from year to year to year is that we carry the baggage that we had in the year before over to the next year and continue to carry that baggage. And that baggage continue to give us the same picture that we had the previous years before. So we have to make those conscious decisions to make a change in how we see things and how we view our lives. So coming from a personal experience, I speak of this because I myself can relate to doing those very things. You want to eliminate those baggages. So when you say to yourself, this is a new year, when you say to yourself, this is a new opportunity, when you say to yourself, this is a new beginning, you got to act as though it is. You got to look at it as though it is. And I always use the example of writing a book. I always use the example that you're the book, your life is the chapters, your life is the paragraphs and everything that is written in that book. And you're the writer, you're the author. So because you being the author, you can write whatever you want to write in that book about your life. And if you want positive things to happen in your life and good things to happen in your life, then you got to write those positive and good chapters in your book. And you got to believe in those things, but you cannot go back if you want to change the outlook of your new year. You can't go back over and just bring all that baggage. And that means even in, relationships, if you're in a relationship and it's full of baggage, if you're on a job and you're not happy and you think you want to change where you work, or you think you want to change your focus as it relates to education, and you want to take up a new trade, or you want to go back to school, or any of these things that are going to make your life better and help you to reach the goals that you've set for yourself for the new year, then you have to make those decisions. You have to make those conscious decisions, and you have to believe in them. But I think the biggest problem that people have as it relates to trying to reach their goals and objectives is taking on old baggage. And so you have to let that baggage go. Even those things, and so what I mean by that is that you have to either address the issues before the new year come in, address all the issues that are lingering on, whether it be a miscommunication, whether it be financial situations. You have to begin the process before the new year come in to address all those issues that are just bothering you and keeping you back. And you have to address those things before the new year come in. And so by the time the new year come in, because you've already addressed them, they won't be a problem. All right. So this is all a part of being prepared for the new year. And God, and it's a blessing. Let me tell you something. It is a blessing to be able to see a new year. So many people have died in 2015. So if you live to see 2016, that alone is enough to be excited about. That alone is enough for you to think positive and look ahead to a positive future in your life. But it's up to you. Nobody else. It's up to you. I mean, I've learned that from experience. It's up to me to make a difference in my life. I want to thank you for your time. Thank you for watching all of my videos. And I may do another video after this one. I'm not sure. But thank you all for your time. And continue to watch me, Topics to Go, here on YouTube. I've been kind of slow about putting out videos, but it's neither here nor there. I'm just glad to have this opportunity to do it today. Wish you the best, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you, all right? Until we meet again, until I get on and put another video on again. Talk to you later. All right.